Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Sunday evening Immortality Update. Thanks for stopping by. This is the place, of course, where you can find all the latest news and views in the world of extreme life extension. Chat with leading researchers and people in the know with within the life extension community throughout the world. And tonight we do have a wonderful guest that many of you are familiar with, someone who always stops by the Sunday evening update, and that is the Immortality Institute chairperson, Shannon Vyff. And we got her on tonight because just this past week on Tuesday, maybe some of you saw on the ABC News special, Living to Be 150. I think they actually should have called it Living to Be 150 and Beyond. I mean, why stop at 150, right? Well, anyway, Shannon Vyff was interviewed for that segment. Now, I believe it was quite a few months back when they did the actual interview with Shannon, but it took a while for them to show it. But it was a wonderful program. Some people said it was a little too short on some of the subjects. People that are interested in extreme life extension, you and me, well, we like to see the in-depth workings of everything that's going on. It was a shorter, a lot of short segments, but it seemed to be a very positive broadcast for the world of life extension. So it was good to see that, and Shannon's going to tell us a little bit of her experiences with that program and talking with Barbara Walters, of course. So it seems like the life extension movement is getting a lot more press nowadays. Now, on to a little bit of Immortality Institute news. Not a whole lot has gone on in the last week. We did start the Folding at Home prize contest, though. That was on April 2nd, of course, on Wednesday. And I'm proud to say that we ended up getting over 30 new participants. Might have been even more. Have to talk with DNA Mechanic about that. How many actual people have signed up now? I haven't checked. It seems like a couple more are starting every day. And it's starting to move the longevity mean folding team up in the rankings. That's great. Hopefully we can continue to accelerate that increase in the rankings. People will see the longevity meme, wonder, what is that? And all the good work Reason is doing will be seen by a lot more people around the world, as well as hopefully some visibility for the Immortality Institute sponsoring the prize, of course. And good luck to all the competitors out there. I know I'm going to install the client also on my computer here to contribute and bump up the ranking a little bit. We're going to really make some noise with the Folding at Home prize, hopefully. And of course, the first competition has begun for the first quarter. But if you're just tuning in now and you want to compete for the prize, maybe you've got 3 or 4 PS3s sitting in your house not doing anything, and you want to put it to good work solving some of the mysteries of aging and protein folding. Well, jump on in. You can join the contest at any point through the first quarter and still win a prize. Your points for the contest will start accumulating from the point you register in the Immortality Institute forums. So don't be afraid to jump on in. We do have the Folding at Home prize. I've got a little picture here. We'll bring that up. A little picture of the Folding at Home prize splash page here. You can go to the Immortality Institute forums and you will be able to see it and find out all the rules about the prize and the contest. And of course, here's our guest, Shannon Vyff, for tonight. We'll be getting on to that in just a bit. But also, I want to mention once again that another interesting thing going on. Aubrey Gray is going to be in the U.S. again coming up later this month, and he's going to be in Madison, Wisconsin. Yes, Broken Portal, who's in the chat tonight. Thanks for stopping by. He ended up had an idea. He thought, hey, how about we get the Methuselah Foundation a little bit of press at one of the leading research institutions in the world as far as stem cells and bioengineering goes at UW-Madison, and he's going to come there and give a speech about SENS, and he's going to spend some time the entire day talking with researchers, professors, and students at UW-Madison to see if he can drum up some interest here in the SENS program. So that is awesome. That's coming up April 21st in Madison, Wisconsin at the university. I believe it's the microbiology building, and it's at 6 p.m. So anyone that's in southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, around there, stay tuned. I'll be posting that in the announcements area on the Immortality Institute front page. Again, a visit by Aubrey DeGrade to the UW-Madison campus in late April. So, tonight, again, we've got our guest, Shannon Vyff, the Immortality Institute chairperson. Oh, I should mention one other thing. Again, we'll likely be having, we do have a board meeting scheduled after the broadcast here tonight, officially at 6 p.m. Depending on how long the broadcast goes, we may actually have the board meeting a little bit early, but just stick around. After the broadcast, we'll be having the board meeting talking about some of the issues going forward with the Immortality Institute. And also, remember, in the chat, you can answer or ask questions of Shannon or myself and discuss all issues that are going on in the program. It's meant to be kind of an interactive program as well as a news and interview program, the Sunday evening update. So, hey, let me stop talking here for a second and bring on our guest tonight, Shannon Vyff. Hello, Shannon. Can you hear me?
Hello, Justin.
Here we are. Okay, I've got Shannon's audio up a little bit higher now. I think everyone should be able to hear her. And I'm going to get your picture up once again here, Shannon, so everyone can see. And I probably should get a new picture of you, I think. Maybe a little more updated one, right? I think that one's a couple years old already.
Yeah, I believe it's about 2 years old.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. We'll get an updated picture eventually. But thank you very much for stopping by the Sunday evening update. And, of course, the occasion of this is your big appearance on the ABC News special, Living to Be 150. And I just want to know how it was interacting with the people who were filming the program. Now, you talked about a little bit talking with Barbara Walters in the Immortality Institute forums, but you know, what was it like? Was anyone really interested? Were they like asking you questions from a personal perspective, like, "Hey, Shannon, are we really going to live a little bit? You know, are we going to live that long?"
Well, yes, the makeup artist in particular was chatting with me. She was. They filmed it in a special new high definition format